Hi, everyone. This topic is something that stumped me for decades, and I cannot thank the experts out there who've given us the information, the blueprint, and tools to deal with someone who basically has also had decades to perfect their art. Of course, these days, the word narcissist seems to be thrown around at everyone, and rightfully so. I truly believe all of us have the traits or tendencies to be narcissists, but in small increments, of course. And there are those who live, breathe, and truly have embodied every strain of that horrific dysfunction. Whether it's initially the love bombing, and then they start playing these little games, the gaslighting, future fake, all of this madness that goes on and on and on, where there is no sense of reality. If you have a healthy personality where you consider yourself to be rational, logical, these people really can throw a wrench into everything you consider to be normal. So, when we talk about how to best deal with this kind of, is it malignant? Oh my goodness. It's like it permeates every part of your being. These people can shatter your sensibility or your truly framework of reality. And for those of us who've experienced it at a heightened level, it is alarming how easily they can trigger you and how they learn so much about you in such a short time, to where it almost becomes a massive amount of just constant unraveling of this knot they put. It's just phenomenal that they can put you in a maze to where there are moments where you feel like the best thing to do is run from them and never look back. And yet, what do they teach? Yes, unfortunately, for those of us who have experienced this at that level, there is a lot to teach. And one is set boundaries. And one of the other things I've learned is, aside from setting very strict boundaries for yourself, because these people don't understand boundaries at all, it's to know who you are. I can't say that enough. When you know that you're worthy, that you are part of the consciousness that created you, that the source adores you, that you are unconditionally loved, then you recognize that these people cannot, will not take your power away from you unless you give it to them. So even though they may feel or think that they have power, or they can intimidate, possibly want to physically harm you, or will gaslight or speak badly of you, play the games and lie and deceive, whatever they plan, whatever negative energy they put out there, recognize who you are. And one of the things that really brought that home was when Bashar said, A victim looks for another to victimize them. A victim looks for another to victimize them, not the other way around. So never, ever consider yourself a victim, because you're not. If you believe that you're here to learn how to be a better version of you, how to get closer to the source, then you have faith with no fear and acceptance of what's taken place, and understanding that what took place in the past with these people, no matter how horrible the experience had been, that was then. And at this moment, not only are you a new version of you, but you're standing tall in your own power, understanding how to deal with someone. Because my understanding is that the universe will test and will show you people who act pretty much as dysfunctional, as horrific, as crude, as mean, as incredibly sadistic, just to see how far they can push. Because often a narcissist has no boundaries. A narcissist cannot be loved the way you love, because they would see that as a way, well, actually, their love bombing is to get something from you. So everything's transactional. Know who you are, and never, ever let this person close enough to you, even if they're part of the family members, or if they're someone who you genuinely fell in love with. Well, you fell in love with something they wanted you to fall in love with. That wasn't real. Take good care of yourself.